In today's lecture, we are going to talk what are the product of electrolysis. The electrolysis take place, so you are getting product at cathode as well as at anode. Two reaction take place at cathode. It's a, you can say, reduction reaction, and at the anode it is oxidation. The product form in both the cases, so that will be depends on what factor, so that we are going to talk right now. So see, electrolysis, product of electrolysis, you can say. Product of electrolysis is basically depends on, it depends on first one is the nature of metal being electrolyzed. Nature of metal કે જેનું electrolysis થતું હોય, nature of metal, or you can say electrode. Second is types of electrode used. And third factor is inert electrode. It is also nothing but a nature of electrode, like platinum or silver, they are not participated in the reaction. Inert electrode like platinum, silver are not participated in reaction. So these are the factors which will affect on electrolysis, and on the basis of that we are going to do electrolysis of certain solution. Among them, for first one is the molten NaCl. What happens if we do electrolysis of molten NaCl? Molten state means it is highly concentrated state. Dilute solution ના કહેવાય, concentrated કહેવાય. Semi solid type. Molten means it's a semi solid type, highly concentrated, કે જેમાં Na plus અને Cl maximum હોય. So always cation undergoes reduction and it is take place at cathode. So Na plus gain one electron and give sodium metal. Na plus undergoes reduction. This is take place at cathode. And Cl minus, that is minus one state, lost one electron. It is in a molecular state, so it is written as Cl2 molecular form. Table 1 is molecular form. By losing one electron in order to balance charge on both the side. This is take place at anode. See here it is minus one oxidation state, may convert it to zero state. So oxidation state is increases, so it is oxidation. Here it is decreases, plus 1 to 0, so it is reduction. So in this way, see, these are the reaction which is taking place at anode and cathode. If you write down overall reaction, then electron gets cancelled out. Na plus Cl minus gives Na plus 1/2 Cl2. electron gets cancelled out. So this is your overall reaction. So if you are having molten solution, then these are the reaction. But if instead of molten NaCl, if you are having aqueous NaCl, then what happens? If you are having aqueous solution of NaCl, मतलब dilute કહેવાય, water વધારે હોય. So definitely if you are aqueous solution, then it has three products. NaCl may gets hydrolyzed first in the presence of water. What happens? NaCl gets hydrolyzed. This is the NaCl in the presence of H2O. Let's get hydrolyzed to Na plus ion and Cl minus ion. So this gets hydrolyzed. Now what happens? At anode, same reaction take place. Again, negative ions. Cl minus may undergoes oxidation to gives 1/2 Cl2. But at cathode, it is very difficult to have a such oxidation. At cathode, Na plus cannot reduce because it is aqueous solution. So concentration of water is very high. So instead of Na plus, H2O may undergoes reduction. And if H2O may undergoes reduction by gaining 1 electron, then it gives hydrogen gas as the product, 1/2 H2O plus OH minus to balance the charge on both the sides. You see at cathode, this is the reaction which is taking place. At anode, this one. So if you write down net reaction, what happens? ત્રણ reaction ને combine કરો. See NaCl, water is cancel NaCl, you can write down. That next one is H2O. આ તો હાઇડ્રોલાઇઝ માટે યુઝ કર્યું છે એટલે એને કઈ કાઉન્ટ કરવાની જરૂર નથી. Gives here product Na plus, આ Cl minus બંને બાજુ કેન્સલ થઈ જશે. OH minus plus 1/2 H2, 1/2 Cl2. This is the product of net reaction, overall reaction. So Na plus and OH minus, that is nothing but NaOH. So product become one is NaOH, second one is Cl2, third one is H2. These are the product. So what happens? NaOH is formed and NaOH is a base. So during this electrolysis, pH of solution is increases because base having higher pH. So pH is increases. pH is increases because formation of base, formation of NaOH. which will increase the pH. So this is the hydrolysis. This is the electrolysis of molten NaCl as well as aqueous NaCl. Which product is formed at anode and cathode in which case? So that is you can keep in mind. Always see negative ion undergoes oxidation and positive ion undergoes reduction. What happens in the case of the H2SO4? If you are having dilute H2SO4, so water concentration is high. So here, see, oxidation is difficult. Instead of oxidation of SO4 minus 2, H2O may undergoes oxidation. આગળના કેસમાં reduction difficult હતું. Here it is, oxidation is difficult. So H2O may undergoes oxidation to give oxygen plus 4H plus 4 electron. But in high concentration, in higher concentration of H2SO4, વોટરનું ઓક્સિડેશન નહીં થાય. કોન્સન્ટ્રેશન જો વધારે છે જેમ આગળ મોલ્ટન હતું એ રીતે, તો અહીંયા નેગેટિવ આયનનું જ ઓક્સિડેશન થશે, and that is nothing but SO4 may undergo oxidation. This will undergo oxidation. Here water is undergoes oxidation at anode, depending on concentration. But at cathode, of course, H plus is there, so reduction of H plus is take place. This is a reduction which is taking place at cathode. Two H plus 2 electron. So reduction take place at cathode. But anode માં જો normal solution હશે dilute, water નું oxidation થશે. Otherwise high concentration હશે તો SO4 minus 2 નું oxidation થશે. Depending on types of solution. So these are the electrolysis product of NaCl and H2SO4. In the case of dilute aqueous CuSO4, what happens? Aqueous CuSO4 at cathode, cation may undergoes reduction, that is copper plus 2 reduced to copper. But at cathode, copper of course undergoes reduction, but at anode it is oxidation is difficult. at anode, SO4 minus 2 this oxidized to this one is not possible. It's not possible, and instead of that, SO4 minus 2 remains as it is. Instead of that, what happens in the presence of H2O? Cu aqueous solution CuSO4 may undergoes hydrolysis to give Cu plus 2 plus SO4 minus 2 ion. One is this one. Cu plus 2 is of course reduced to Cu. SO4 minus 2 does not reduce. Instead of that, reduction of water is take place. H2O may reduce to give H2 as the product. If you use 2 more, then 2OH minus plus H2 is the product. So in order to balance the equation, you required here, sorry, it's cathode reaction is possible, but see, reduction is already possible. Copper is reduced, but anodic reaction is difficult. This anodic reaction does not take place, so oxidation is not take place. So water may undergo oxidation to gives SO4 minus 2 no oxidation difficult. So instead of that, water may undergo oxidation to gives oxygen as the product plus so if you write down overall reaction, what happens? In the overall reaction, you can have a Cu plus 2, Cu plus 2 cancel out on both the side. CuSO4 plus 2SO4 minus 2 plus H2O gives S2O8 minus 2, 1 half O2, copper plus એક SO4 minus 2 અહીંયા cancel થઈ જશે, એક જ લખવાની જરૂર છે. Plus copper plus very important product form here is SO4 minus 2 is combined with H plus to gives H2SO4, and because of formation of H2SO4, pH of the solution is This slide gets removed. In the case of dilute H2SO4, we talk about this one. In the case of dilute H2SO4, water molecule may undergoes oxidation to gives oxygen as the product plus 4H plus. But in the case of concentrate H2SO4, SO4 negative ion may undergoes oxidation to gives S2H minus 2 plus 2 electron. These are the reaction taking place at anode. At cathode, it's a very common reaction, that is 2H plus may undergoes reduction to gives H2. This is the case for H2SO4, but then next we have taken copper sulfate. So dilute CuSO4 is there. Then at cathode, what happens? At cathode, copper plus 2 undergoes reduction to gives copper. But at anode, it's difficult to oxidize SO4 minus 2 because in the presence of water, what happens? CuSO4 may undergoes hydrolysis to give Cu plus 2 plus SO4 minus 2. So Cu plus 2 already reduced, but at anode reduction of SO4 minus 2, oxidation of SO4 minus 2 is difficult. So instead of that, water molecule may undergoes oxidation to give oxygen as the product plus 2H plus 2 electron. Electron right side lakho, so that indicate oxidation. Electron is written on left hand side, so this indicate reduction. Reduction is take place at cathode. Oxidation is take place at anode. So if you want to write down overall reaction, then what happens? Cu plus 2 is Cu plus 2 plus CuSO4. See, Cu plus 2 is cancelled out on both the sides. This one and this one is cancelled out. So you can directly write down CuSO4. CuSO4, this one, plus H2O. Now go on right hand side, electron gets cancelled out. Cu plus oxygen. Then next is C2H plus and SO4 minus 2 combined to gives H2SO4. Here you are getting very important product is H2SO4. These two are combined to give H2SO4, and therefore pH of solution is decreases during electrolysis. Okay, electrolysis of H2SO4, pH is decreases. The reason is formation of H2SO4. In case of NaCl, pH of solution is increases because formation of NaOH base. So pH is increases, but here it is decreases because here acid is formed. In earlier case, that was the base. So base leads to decreasing in pH and acid leads to increasing in pH. So આ ટાઈપના MCQ માં પૂછાય છે what happens on the pH when you do the electrolysis of diluted CuSO4, or you can say NaCl. In one case, pH is decreases. In one case, it is increases. Now, reaction which is taking place in batteries. There are two types of batteries are there, primary and secondary. What is called primary battery? Primary batteries are nothing but once you can use it, it is useless, not rechargeable. Okay, so that you can say primary batteries. Very good example is dry cell. Name is given dry cell, but actually it is not a dry cell. કારણ કે dry હોય તો એમાં cathodic anodic reaction થાય નહીં. It is a wet cell, but name is given dry cell, or you can say Laplace cell. Or you can say it is primary, or you can say Laplace cell or non-rechargeable cell. So what happens? In this case, you have to just remember the reaction taking place at anode and cathode. So at anode, Zn, તમે જે પેલો બેટરીમાં પેલા ટોર્ચમાં આપણે જે સેલ વાપરતા મોટી સાઇઝનો આવે એ સેલ. Here see what happens on the one rod is there inside it. So Zn is oxidized to Zn plus 2. અત્યારે એનું નાનું વર્ઝન જે પેન્સિલ સેલ આવતા હોય છે 2Mn O2 એમાં MnO2 પાવડર હોય, so that gets reduced. એમોનિયા પણ અંદર હોય, NH4 ion, gaining 2 electron to gives Mn2O3 plus 2NH3 plus H2O. So this is reaction taking place in dry cell. Second one is mercury cell. It is also called Rubin-Mallory cell. What happens at anode and cathode? At anode, zinc amalgam, Zn in contact with Hg, may undergoes oxidation to gives zinc oxide. 0 to plus 2 zinc oxide. At cathode, mercury oxide HgO gets oxidized to Hg. Sorry, it gets reduced to Hg. HgO means Hg plus 2 gets reduced to Hg mercury plus 2 OH minus. So if you write down overall reaction, what happens? OH minus cancel out. Everything is cancel out. Electron cancel out. So you may got Zn plus HgO gives ZnO. Oxygen transfer simply take place. One is oxygen donor, another is oxygen acceptor. Oxygen donor undergoes oxidation and oxygen acceptor is undergoes reduction. So this is, you can say, oral reaction which is taking place at different electrode. In a mercury cell or Rubin-Mallory cell. In earlier case, in primary cell, Lackland cell, the voltage range is 1.25 to 1.5 volt. But here it is voltage range is 1.35 volt. So in short, see here, these are the primary cell because once they are used up, then they cannot be used further. They are not rechargeable. Okay. So therefore it is called primary cells. Once you use it and then you hold down it. So you can throw it after use. So therefore it is called primary batteries. But nowadays this primary batteries is replaced by secondary one. Secondary battery. आना cell reaction net exam में पूछा गया था. Write down the reaction or identify the which reaction take place at anode or which reaction take place at cathode. So very good example of secondary batteries is lead storage cell. Lead storage cell. So what is difference between battery and electrochemical cell? So battery is called electrolytic cell, and electrochemical cell is nothing but where anode and cathode is taken in different container. Anode alag પાત્રમાં હોય, cathode પણ અલગ પાત્રમાં હોય, and then it will undergo oxidation and reduction. Here anode and cathode is taken in same assembly, and therefore it is called electrolytic cell. Electrochemical cell convert chemical energy into electrical energy, but electrolytic cell is convert electrical energy into chemical energy. So this is difference between these two. Now what happens in this lead storage cell? So lead storage cell consists of it is 12-volt batteries consist of six cell producing 2-volt each cell. What happens at anode and cathode? At anode, PB lead is in a zero state. May undergoes oxidation to gives Pb plus 2, that is PbSO4, by losing 2 electrons. So in short, the product form at anode is PbSO4. What happens at cathode? PbO2, that is Pb already in a plus 2 state, may react with SO4 minus 2. Again the product is PbSO4. Oxygen has a minus 2 oxidation state. So PbO2, where oxidation state of Pb is plus 4. Here it's a 0. Here it's a plus 2. In order to balance the charge, 4H plus 2 electron. So you may got PbSO4 as the product. બંને બાજુ ચાર્જ પણ બેલેન્સ થઈ ગયો. SO4 -2 and 2 electron એટલે -4 charge. So H plus 4 is there. So charge also gets balanced and product is formed as PbSO4. So very common things here is it is +4 to +2, it's a reduction. 0 to +2, it's oxidation. But very common things over here is same product is formed at anode and cathode in both the case. The product form over here is similar. If you write down overall reaction, then it becomes Pb plus PbO2 plus 2H2SO4. ISO4 4H plus SO4 minus 2 combine करसो, so it will become 2H2SO4. 2 gives 2 PbSO4 plus 2H2O. Here see this cell, we can use dilute H2SO4 whose density is 38% H2 by mass. Dilute H2SO4 is used. Dilute H2SO4 having density 1.3 is used. H2SO4 used because density of because of the H2SO4, density of H2SO4 is fall up to 1.20 during discharging process. Density of H2SO4 is decreases from 1.30 to 1.20 during discharge. Therefore, cell needs to recharge. Why it is called secondary battery? Because your mobile battery is also secondary battery. You can recharge it. એક વખત યુઝ કર્યા પછી ફેંકી નથી દેવાનું. You can use several times, but of course its lifetime is decreases. First use when it is fresh, if it is work for 1 hour or 30 minutes, 40 minutes, then its second use is somewhat less than that one. At every recharge, what happens? Its life period is decreases. See, recharging cell, what happens? See, this is a discharging process. Actually, whatever reaction we have written here, it is nothing but discharging process. That is take place spontaneously. But recharge spontaneous ના થાય, આપમેળે ના થાય, એને તમારે electricity આપવી પડે. So recharge માં આનાથી opposite થશે. See, this is PbSO4 plus 2 electron જે છે oxidation માં, એ opposite થઈ જશે. Product become reaction, product become reactant and reactant become product. So PbSO4 plus 2 electron gives Pb plus SO4 minus 2. This is take place at cathode. Now your anode become cathode and cathode become anode. Look at here. In second, the product is PbSO4 plus 2H2O. So in the second case, is PbO2 plus, look at here, PbO2 plus SO4 minus 2 plus 4H plus. This is take place at NO. And overall reaction become 2 PbSO4 plus 2H2O gives PbO2 plus Pb H plus 2SO4 minus 2. So this is called reaction which is taking place at cathode. Sorry, at recharge during recharging process. So it is opposite to charging process. This is one of the very important cell. Then see lithium battery that is used in your mobile phone. And specification what your mobile phone. So see lithium ion battery લખેલા છે. So where lithium is undergoes oxidation to use lithium plus, and MnO2 powder is there that may undergoes reduction to give lithium MnO2 or MnO2 minus 1. Another button cell is there that is called nickel cadmium cell. Nickel cadmium cell is very important cell. with voltage range 1.4 volt. Here see CD in zero state undergoes oxidation to give CDO plus 2. This is undergoes oxidation. And nickel OH twice is there. It gets converted to nickel OH twice. That is, you can say nickel from plus 3 to reduced to plus 2. This is the overall reaction. Nickel may undergoes reduction, cadmium may undergoes oxidation. If you want to write down separate reaction, then you can also write down it. At anode, CD may undergoes oxidation to gives CDOH twice. આ ટાઈપનું રિએક્શન પણ લખી શકાય. And nickel or O2 gets oxidized to, reduced to nickel OH twice. Lead storage cell is important. Okay, this cell is not much important, but lead storage cell is important. And then another important cell is fuel cell. What happens in the fuel cell? So in the fuel cell, see, cathode and anode. At cathode reduction is take place. At anode oxidation is take place. Always reduction કોનું થશે તો કે ઓક્સિજન નું, અને ઓક્સિડેશન કોનું થશે તો કે હાઇડ્રોજન નું. આ બે સ્ટાર્ટિંગ મટીરિયલ યાદ રાખવાના. CH2 undergoes oxidation. Oxygen undergoes reduction, એટલે ઇલેક્ટ્રોન ગેઇન કરશે and converted to OH minus. ચાર્જ પણ બેલેન્સ થઈ જશે. બે ઓક્સિજન છે, બે ઓક્સિજન, અહીંયા 4 ઓક્સિજન છે, 4 હાઇડ્રોજન. H2 undergoes oxidation, so it gives 4H2O plus 4 electron. Electron right side આવે, so it is called oxidation. Electron is written on left hand side, so it is called reduction. If you want to write down overall reaction, then OH minus cancel out, 4 electron gets cancel out, 2 water molecule gets cancel out. So it's oxygen plus 2H2 gas gives 2H2O. Its efficiency is, it is highly efficient cell. Efficiency of cell is 70%. This is called the fuel cell. So which reaction takes place at anode and which reaction is taking place at cathode in fuel cell? So that may be asked in exam. Many times this is very, very important. Another reaction from this concept is, you may ask, is reaction during corrosion process. So in case of corrosion, what happens? At anode કોનું corrosion થશે? કાટ કોને લાગશે? Iron ને. So Fe undergoes oxidation to gives 2Fe plus 2. This is reaction take place at anode. This is called oxidation. At cathode, what happens? Oxygen come in contact with acid 4H plus, so it may undergoes reduction to gives 2H2O, and therefore see in the presence of acid rusting take place easily. This is called corrosion process. 2Fe plus O2 electron gets cancelled out. What is formula of rust? Rust is nothing but Fe2O3 into XH2O. This is called rust. What is called galvanization? One of the very important process. That is galvanize iron. ઘણી વખત word use થતો હોય. So galvanization is nothing but electroplating of zinc on iron. કારણ કે ઝીંકનું ઓક્સિડેશન ઇઝીલી ના થાય એટલે આયન ઉપર ઝીંકનું લેયર બનાવવામાં આવે. That is called electroplating of active metal zinc on iron. As a result, rusting of iron or you can say corrosion of iron is prevented. So this is called galvanization, one of the very important technique to prevent corrosion. So up to here, see, this is called reaction taking place in electrolytic cell or in different batteries, as well as corrosion process we have also taken. Now in next lecture, we are going to talk on concept of conductivity, types of conductance plot, different plots, Coulter's law. Okay, so all these things we are going to take in next lecture. So thank you very much.